Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today is May 9th, 2026, and here are the top crypto news stories. We'll start today's episode with the European Central Bank and its president, Christine Lagarde, who responded to calls for a euro stablecoin, saying that this medium is not an effective way to strengthen the international role of the euro and that Europe should stop trying to copy America. She also said that the global stablecoin market, which amounts to approximately $317 billion, 98% of which are currencies denominated in US dollars and not in euros. So Christine Lagarde does not support a euro stablecoin, but rather wants a CBDC. Continuing go to America, we go to the banks that are complaining about stablecoins for yet another day. The banks issued a statement expressing their concern that new language in a significant cryptocurrency law would benefit digital asset companies and disrupt the traditional banking sector. They're also complaining about stablecoin yields, which, as we've mentioned in Crypto News, there's a small loophole so that the crypto market can also benefit from stablecoins that we brought for better or worse. To be clear, I should also tell you that the banks may not agree. Despite all this, a recent poll shows that 52% of voters support this specific legislation, while 11% are opposed. Based on this poll being correct, the American people want this legislation with the crypto market having rights to stablecoins. Moving on to our last country for today, we go to Switzerland, which, as you know from Crypto News, there was essentially a campaign for the Swiss National Bank to hold Bitcoin. First of all, this effort appears unlikely to succeed since they haven't managed to collect enough signatures for this request to go to a national referendum. Let me mention that, as they tell us, that they've collected about half of the 100,000 signatures required to make this a reality. So it's a shame for Switzerland. Moving now to our exchanges, we go to Coinbase, which stopped functioning, as you know. Coinbase users faced hours of service disruption on Thursday and Friday after outages related to Amazon Web Services infrastructure that interrupted key trading systems, as the exchange reported. Now, everything functions properly, as I know, and beyond Coinbase. I'd like to tell you that Bitcoin recorded approximately zero. On which exchange? On Revolut. More specifically, some Revolut users received a notification claiming that Bitcoin reached a 52-week low of $0.02 on Thursday morning. A Revolut spokesperson essentially said this was a pricing error due to a provider who is unknown for now, and Revolut itself is not responsible. So nothing worrying is happening. Revolut continues to function for now, although certainly some people lost sleep that day. Moving now to our currencies, we'll start with Zcash, which has recorded 64% on the 7-day chart. Beyond its price, which is doing very well these days, let me tell you that it will also become quantum resistant very soon. Speaking during Consensus Miami, the CEO of Zcash Open Development stated that quantum resistant wallets for Zcash are set to launch within a month, with Zcash targeting its full quantum resistant state within 12 to 18 months. During the same exact period, the network also aims to achieve performance comparable to MasterCard and Visa networks. So Zcash will become quantum resistant and run faster, and this will naturally benefit it greatly as a network. While Zcash evolves, we go to XRP, which isn't being used by as many users anymore. More specifically, XRP network activity has declined to its lowest level in years. New daily addresses on the XRP ledger have decreased by 80% from approximately 18,000 in December 2020 to 5,020 at the time this particular article was written, based on Glassnode data. Monthly active supply also decreased by more than 70% during the same period, from 7.45 billion XRP to approximately 2 billion XRP per day. This is Glassnode's message with their analysis. Let me tell you, this isn't encouraging for XRP. The majority of currencies have such statistics these days, and the reason is the market situation that has caused the majority of investors not to engage with our market. Continuing with our last news of the day, we go to memecoins, which, as I assume, America has released some files about UFOs from all the recordings it has made in recent years. Thus, many meme coins on Solana obviously dealing with UFOs have risen tremendously in recent days, so anything on Solana with UFO during this period simply goes up. It's time for us to go to our beloved crypto market, where Bitcoin stands, simply at $80,000. That wraps up the top news for crypto today, May 9th, 2026. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.